Have you ever wondered why thousands of Koreans pack their bags, book a flight, and head straight to the Philippines every single year? And no, it's not just for the beaches, the food, or a long-lost love story set in Quezon City. There's a deeper, more surprising reason, and it has everything to do with one of the most powerful tools in the modern world, the English language. Imagine choosing to study English abroad. Where would you go? The United States? The United Kingdom? Maybe Australia or Canada? Those seem like obvious choices. But thousands of South Koreans are choosing the Philippines instead. Why would they skip the West and settle in a tropical country known more for its lechon and karaoke than academic prestige? The answer goes far beyond price tags. It's about cultural connection, learning style, and an immersive experience that transforms classrooms into communities. So grab your favorite snack, get comfortable, and let's uncover the fascinating relationship between Koreans and the Philippines that's shaping futures in more ways than one. To start, let's talk numbers. Every year, hundreds of thousands of Koreans travel to the Philippines, and many stay for extended periods for school, work, or family reasons. Over time, this steady flow has led to well-established Korean communities across the country. From Manila to Cebu and Baguio, they've built mini Korean hubs where kimchi is as easy to find as adobo. You might spot them near Korean BBQ joints, local malls, or at concerts where K-pop fans scream in synchronized excitement. But the biggest magnet that draws them in isn't K-drama-level romance or tropical sunsets. It's education. In the early 2000s, Korean students began arriving in waves. The goal? Learn English. In South Korea, being fluent in English isn't just impressive, it's life-changing. It can open doors to higher-paying jobs, prestigious universities, and even win the approval of potential in-laws. That's no joke. A polished English accent could be the golden ticket in more ways than one. But here's the twist. Instead of studying in places like New York, London, or Sydney, many Koreans fly to the Philippines. Why? It's not just about the affordability, though that definitely helps. The Philippines offers a relaxed, tropical learning environment where English is spoken widely, and the teaching style is friendly, patient, and encouraging. Imagine learning grammar while sipping Halo Halo by the beach. That's not a fantasy. That's real life in some of these English academies. Filipinos are known for speaking English clearly and conversationally, which makes it easier for Korean learners to understand and practice. Plus, the cost of tuition and living is far more budget-friendly compared to Western countries. It's no surprise then that some Korean families send their children to the Philippines as early as elementary school. Yes, you heard that right. Young children flying to a foreign country just to learn English? Sounds wild? It is, but it's also effective. What's more fascinating is that this educational journey doesn't stop at language schools. Entire communities have sprung up to cater specifically to Korean students. English villages, Korean groceries, restaurants, and even weekend K-drama screenings have turned cities like Baguio and Cebu into miniature versions of Seoul. Some neighborhoods became so filled with Korean students that locals started calling them Little Seoul. It's a colorful mix of kimchi, karaoke, and killer sunsets. So why choose the Philippines over Western powerhouses in English education? Let's break it down. First, English is an official language in the Philippines, used daily in schools, media, business, and government. That means students are surrounded by English both inside and outside the classroom. Qualified English teachers are widely available, and learners get constant real-world practice, not just textbook lessons. Second, Filipino English is widely known for its neutral and easy-to-understand sound. It's not heavily British or thickly American, making it much easier for non-native learners to grasp. Especially for beginners, this can mean the difference between learning confidently and feeling overwhelmed. Third, the teaching approach in the Philippines is incredibly welcoming. Filipino teachers are known for being warm, patient, and supportive. For students grappling with a new language, this kind of nurturing environment can make a huge difference. Some students have even described their experience as being cheered on, like they just won Miss Universe. But perhaps the most heartwarming part of this entire setup is the emotional connection that many Korean students form with the Philippines. They come for English but leave with Filipino hearts. Many end up loving Jollibee, have a favorite Tagalog karaoke song, and know how to drop a charot into a sentence like a true local. It becomes more than an educational program. It turns into a full cultural immersion filled with friendships, memories, and a borderline addiction to Halo Halo. Sure, studying in the Philippines is more affordable than in the West, but the real value lies in what these students take home. Real-world language skills wrapped in a cultural adventure. Where else can you learn English in the morning and enjoy a beach trip by the afternoon? Proximity is another bonus. The Philippines is just a 3 to 4 hour flight from Seoul. That's shorter than watching a full K-drama season. Families feel more comfortable knowing they're only a short flight away. Believe it or not, some Korean families go all in. They relocate to the Philippines with their children, enrolling them in schools and embracing the lifestyle for months or even years. This growing trend is often called language migration, where families temporarily move abroad to immerse themselves fully in a second language. These families swap their familiar life in Seoul for a chance to master English while enjoying tropical living and adobo for dinner. And then come the unexpected perks. Korean students often discover new hobbies and talents during their stay. From island hopping in Palawan to joining dance groups or going viral on TikTok with Tagalog song covers, their academic trip quickly turns into the adventure of a lifetime. One moment, they're conjugating verbs. The next, they're performing in school talent shows or uploading viral content. Let's not forget the iconic English camps. These are full immersion programs where students live and breathe English 24/7. Instead of roasting marshmallows, they roast grammar mistakes. These camps have strict English-only rules, and some even fine students for speaking Korean. One student joked that he paid more in fines than his monthly phone bill. But it's all in the name of learning. What's cooler is where these camps are held. They're not limited to cities. Some are in beach resorts in Cebu, the hills of Tagaytay, or the breezy classrooms of Baguio. Between subject-verb agreement lessons, students are snapping sunset selfies and indulging in Halo Halo during their breaks. To keep things fun and interactive, some immersion schools organize quirky competitions like English singing contests, debate nights about K-drama characters, or even mock dating shows, all in English, of course. Instead of dreading grammar drills, students actually look forward to these challenges. And then there's Filipino hospitality. It's something Koreans deeply appreciate. Many students say their teachers become more than just educators. They become friends, mentors, and occasional karaoke teammates. The sense of community runs deep, and it shows in every shared meal and group photo at the beach. Cultural similarities also help build that connection. Both countries share a love for food, music, and emotional TV dramas. You'll find Korean students binge-watching K-dramas after class, eating chicken joy with kimchi, and bonding with Filipino dormmates. Many even fall in love with Filipino food, from lechon to Halo Halo to unlimited rice. Even more touching are the bonds formed. Lifelong friendships and even love stories grow from these shared experiences. From late-night karaoke to spontaneous basketball games, these moments turn a study program into a journey of the heart. South Korea has long recognized the power of English in opening global doors. And the Philippines, with its mix of accessible education, quality instruction, and genuine warmth, has become the perfect learning ground. Some students return home with more than just fluent English. They return with confidence, a global mindset, and habits picked up along the way, like saying "opo" to elders or craving taho on chilly mornings. What's even more exciting is where these students end up. Many go on to work for multinational companies, airlines, and global brands, where strong English skills make all the difference. Because behind every confident Korean professional might just be a Filipino teacher with a big smile, a warm heart, and elite karaoke skills. It's proof that language isn't just about communication. It's about connection, opportunity, and change. So the next time you see a group of Koreans enjoying karaoke or lining up for Halo Halo, remember this story. It's more than English lessons. It's a bridge between cultures, built on shared experiences and unforgettable memories. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe to Pinoy World Connections, and check out our other videos for more fascinating global stories.